Hey up and welcome to Callum Does the Internet. Yes, the second channel is returning. Now, I know at this point there's been a fair few returns from the second channel, but I have finally got a lot of stuff sorted in my life where I should be able to start using this channel regularly, at least once a week I'm hoping for, if not 2 or 3 videos. I've got a lot of videos that I want to make. I've been planning in this kind of little break from the channel. I've got nonce things and rage reviews and stuff. I've been collecting stuff that I want to react to. But before I kind of get into that, there is something that I need to deal with, because for the past year or so, something weird has been going on. You guys, well, one guy in particular for my streams, Yorkshire Apache, have been ordering cameos for me. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, that's nice, Cal, you know, what they got you, like an Alan Shearer cameo, favourite footballer, or like Kirsty Allsop or something? No, nothing like that. We've got Katie Hopkins and Nigel bloody Farage. Yeah, so, I mean, I've briefly heard parts of this where they've been donated in my streams, but I've never actually watched it, and, you know, I don't really want my name associated with Farage and Hopkins, so I think we're going to take this opportunity to watch and deal with these cameos fully. I think I'm going to start by having a look at the Farage cameo that was ordered for me. If you want to watch any of these in full, they have been posted to my new Reddit. I had to get rid of the old one due to some doxing issues. I'll leave a link in the description of the video because I'm going to be using it heavily for the second channel. If there's stuff you want me to watch and react to, get it in the Reddit and you've got a good chance of a video coming your way. Right, okay, let's start. Let's watch this Nigel bloody Farage cameo.
Hey up, and welcome to Farage's Corner. This is a mega shout out to my supporter, Callum the Tick.
Was that there? I'd just like to clarify, I am not his supporter. I'm sure he's not the worst bloke in the world. I don't actually know loads about him, but I think it's important that I clarify that I have no affiliation with him, because that is the way the world works now, isn't it? You're either a good person or a bad person. It's kind of weird, isn't it, that we live in this modern world where there's more options, we're more involved in our thinking than ever before. You can even choose what gender you are and stuff, but if someone has a bad opinion, they're a bad person. There's no like good and bad points. There's no nuance to situations anymore. So yeah, I will clear that up. I am not his supporter. It's something about Farage, looking at him, it makes me think he does absolutely massive dumps. Stinking massive cheesy dumps. I don't know why, but he seems like someone who'd absolutely stink a stool out after he's had a poo. Something about the way he looks. I find the way celebrities would smell quite intriguing to me. I always have. Like Arsene Wenger, I wonder what he smells like. I'd love to do a series where I kind of just sniff celebrities and let people know what they smell like. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't smell of poo. It's just think he probably does big ones. I think he probably smells of like pints of bitter and tobacco, if I had to guess. But yeah, interesting thought, isn't it? But yeah, definitely no supporter of him.
Tack Adams. I'm sure that Dr. Lenny will not take your Bensons away. Keep up the Brexit fight, because you never know. The establishment would always try and put us back into that union, though I think after the vaccine rollout, they're going to find it a bit difficult. Actually, those that want to rejoin, they're now Callum the Swivel-Eyed Loons and not us. We now look normal, which is pretty remarkable.
Again, he's lumping me in with him there. Os. There is no Os. There is no meat and Farage. I don't give a crap about the Brexit thing. I didn't vote in it. I couldn't care less. I knew it was going to happen. It was bloody obvious. People voted. They voted to do it. It happened as it should when you have a vote. But I personally don't give a hoot 2 ways, to be honest with you.
Anyway, thanks for all you do. And this message comes with love from Fred, Raoul, Elliot and Apache.
In case you don't get the reference there, Fred, Raoul, it's all people who have murdered multiple people. Apart from Apache, who was the guy who got the cameo. Don't know whether he's murdered anyone. I hope not. Bloody hope not. Jesus Christ. Right, yeah, I mean, I don't know loads about him. He's probably not the worst bloke in the world. He's probably quite clever and he's probably got some good opinions in there too. But I do think it's important to clarify that I'm not his supporter. I have no affiliation with him. And yeah, I want to clear that up because I don't want it spreading around my village that I'm a bloody Farage supporter. They already hate me enough. Okay, let's move on now, shall we? Yeah, let's do Katie Hopkins next. There's a couple of these. We'll do the first one, the earliest one, and then move on. Katie Hopkins.
Hey up, and not very convincing that. And welcome to Katie's Corner, was my best effort at the accent. I just wanted to say hello from me, Katie Hopkins, and thank you for being a supporter, Callum. I'm so sorry about Prince Philip.
God, I've forgotten she starts going on about Prince Bloody Philip. Right, first off, again, I'm not a supporter of Katie Bloody Hopkins. She's even worse than Farage. Like, I'm not a supporter of him, but I don't know that much about him. I know about Katie Hopkins. She just holds any opinion that she can to get attention on her. She's horrible to people. She doesn't care who she tramples on. She just wants attention, basically. And Prince Bloody Philip she's going on about. I don't like the royal family. I think they're a bunch of bloody privileged paedophiles. Does my head in. She is, to give her credit though, she is quite attractive physically. She's got lovely slender arms, which is something I find very alluring in a woman, those slender arms. It's a shame she's such a massive bint mentally.
You know, I bloody love that guy. I love everything about him. I love his loyalty, and I love the fact that he never really needed to be centre of attention, and that he stuck it out by the Queen and was the longest serving consort of all time. Not only that, of course, that he was just bloody epic at being hilarious. I think there was a time he went up to some African drummers on their bongo drums and asked them if they could do him a Christmas carol. He was absolutely the best of us, and
oh my God, what on earth are you talking about? He was the best of us. Stuck it out. Oh, that must have been tough. Must have been tough sticking it out in your multiple palaces, your massive yachts, your stables, you're going on holiday wherever you want. Jesus God, what is she talking about? Stuck it bloody out and the best of us. He's massively privileged. The best of us are the working class people who put their bloody lives on the line. The members of the army who've gone out there and fought for this country, protected our freedoms and stuff. Not Prince Sodding Philip living in his gilded palace, for Christ's sake. Idiot.
And always will be. Thank you also for your support for Brexit and the country, and trying to put a few good British people first. I know it's an endless battle that we face, and sometimes it can feel like quite an uphill one, but you're not alone.
No, I don't support Brexit. I don't care about it. Just don't care about it. I'm not involved in it in any way. Like, putting British people first. I kind of get it. Like, I think every single culture in the world has some value. There's something there that, you know, we should protect and celebrate in some way. And that counts for us too. You know, Britain, England, we led the world at times in freedom and stuff, you know. And sometimes I think that does get forgotten. We should be proud of certain parts of our history. But I just don't give a crap about Brexit. Stop getting me involved in all this rubbish.
And I think 4 million people showed that. And I think our number actually has grown now. I think we're 20 million plus. It's just our voices can't be heard. So, you know, chin up, resist the madness. And it's quite easy to see here in America just how mad, utterly mad it is that our country is locked down when so many great states here are wide open. So do remember, it's not you that's going crazy, it's them. And ours is the side to be on, because ours is the...
There is no ours, there is no us, there is no me and Hopkins. We are not affiliated in any way.
Side of laughter and light. And we...
Oh, what are you talking about? She is so bloody idiotic. Laughter and light. In politics, there is no side of laughter and light. They're all bloody idiots. All politicians, all parties. That's what I've grown to learn. I've learned as I've grown up. You know what I mean? There is no sides. They're all the bloody same. They're all crooked. They don't care about us. They're all giving contracts to their mates. They're all doing criminal activities that the rest of us would get locked up for. There is no side of laughter and light. They're all bloody tossers.
We will prevail. So all the best to you, Callum, and to your friend from the Yorkshire Apache, which I'm very much hoping is related to helicopters. And I will see you somewhere on the road one day soon.
I hope not. I hope me and Hopkins never meet. Jesus Christ, that woman. Like I say, it's a waste, because she's not an ugly lady. If she didn't have such idiotic bloody personality, you know, she'd be decent. Right, okay, let's move on to the next one, which is, again, Katie bloody Hopkins. We've got 2 Katie Hopkins bloody cameos. Apache must like her, I guess. Maybe he finds her attractive as well.
To Katie's corner, but sadly my Yorkshire accent probably isn't quite...
The hell's going on with her top? It looks like someone's spunked all over her chest before she started recording this. Looks like a chance to spunk or something. Christ almighty, Katie.
What you might be anticipating. Anyway, I understand that you recently gave up your job in order to do good work, fighting the good fight and standing up for kids. So,
oh, well, yeah, I do stand up and fight against paedophilia. It's something I've pretty much dedicated my life to. But I haven't given up a job. I've recently got another job as a cleaner of holiday lets. But, yeah, okay, I'm glad she's recognising that I do good work and I do fight against paedophilia.
thank you so much for what you're doing. I hope you're excited for the Christmas holidays, no matter whether you like Christmas or not. I love Christmas. It's my everything. And so I just wanted to wish you a very Merry Christmas, a very happy and healthy New Year. And from me, Kate Hopkins, and your friends, Fred, Raoul, Elliot and Jimmy, we say, go you good thing, go.
What the hell was that at the end there? Go, you good thing, go. Jesus Christ, and she's breathing that at the end there. Elliot, bloody serial killers again, and Jimmy Savile in there as well this time, just to top it off. And why is she standing in front of a bloody American flag nowadays? I mean, I know this was from like Christmas time, obviously, but this is the later cameo, I think. Is she living over there now? She's bloody British. Going on about how much she loves Britain and stuff, and then she's standing in front of the bloody Yank flag. Okay, we've got more to watch, and this one is a slightly weird one, considering that the others were Farage and Hopkins, like notorious right-wing figures. This one is Jonathan Bercow, for some reason, the ex-Speaker of the House. And I know he's a Tory, but he was quite a left-wing Tory, wasn't he? He was aligned with Labour quite a lot of the time, winding the Conservatives up and stuff. Yeah, okay, let's get stuck in.
Hey up, and welcome to Bercow's Corner. Order! Order! Mr. Callum Adams, it's John Bercow here, former Speaker of the United Kingdom House of Commons.
I know who you are.
At the request of Yorkshire Apache, I am recording this cameo message to you because I am advised that you're a supporter of Nigel Farage and, quite separately, of Tommy Robinson.
No, I'm most definitely not a supporter of either of those people. Tommy Robinson is like a massive racist, isn't he? I'm not a supporter of either of them. Stop telling people that I am. Oh, he's so irritating, Bercow, isn't he? He's like, something about him, he's just like a smug little toad. Order! Shut up.
Let me deal briefly with each of those two individuals. First, Mr. Nigel Farage stood against me in my Buckingham constituency in 2010. Indeed, I always recall that he fought the Buckingham constituency, but I am pleased to advise you that thanks to the wisdom, judgment and discernment of the voters of Buckingham,
God, how many times does he want to say Buckingham? It's so bloody posh as well, his accent. I don't care. I just don't care about Farage. Shut up, Bercow.
Buckingham constituency fought back. Put simply, he was thrashed, summarily rejected, dismissed out of hand, and consigned to the electoral waste paper basket where he belonged. Why? Because people saw through his simplistic, sloganising, anti-European political demagogue.
It doesn't even make sense. I mean, well done, you beat Farage in Buckingham, Bercow. Yeah, well done, you beat him. But now you're going on like that proves that you're right about everything. But then, surely, like Farage could just say to you, well, Brexit, mate. You didn't want Brexit. We got Brexit, which means the majority of people saw through your la la la. It's just, he's so smug. Just shut up, Bercow.
Now, if you don't understand that, I'm not sure I can much help you. But
No, you can't help me. I do understand everything, you smug little toady. What a bad bloke bloody Bercow is. He's so smug. He seems like the kind of bloke who would, let one rip and sniff it, huffing his own farts. He looks like a fart enjoyer. Looks like a bloke who loves the smell of his own farts. Certainly likes the sound of his own voice, doesn't he?
Simple fact is that we're in a world of trade blocks and of power blocks. Voluntarily to exit from our largest trading bloc partner and voluntarily to exit from the largest power block of which we were part.
What's he going on about? It's a cameo. Why is he giving me a sodding lecture? Is this what he uses his cameo for? To try and turn Brexit voters around? It's gone, mate. Let it go. It's years past now. Again, I don't give a crap about it, but this kind of smugness, he seems worse than bloody Farage and Hopkins.
The European Union has been an act of national self-harm, prating about national sovereignty in an interdependent global economy where geopolitical influence depends upon relationships is extraordinarily foolish. The ramifications will persist for decades to come. This country will be both economically poorer and politically less influential. Sadly,
Jesus Christ, man, let it go. It's years past. Why are you doing Cameo? How long did this go on for? Oh my God, it's like over 5 minutes long he's gone on for. How much did you pay for this Cameo? This is ridiculous. I can't watch this. This is just, I can't handle him. He's too bloody smug. Let's fast forward through it. It's just ridiculous. I'm going to put it on fast forward.
It's something that Mr. Farage doesn't accept, and you seem to have fallen prey to his...
Actually, I can't. He's just wittering on. He's just wittering bloody on. I don't want to listen to a lecture from you, mate. If someone's paid you for Cameo, which I guess is what Apache did, and said, this person is a supporter of like Brexit and stuff, like, you've been paid for that, mate. Just say hello and say something nice. Don't give them a lecture and try and prove them wrong. I don't bloody care about Brexit, but listening to him, it almost makes me glad that it bloody happened. Christ almighty, what a little tosspot. Right, I'm back. Apologies. I took a short comfort break and made a fresh cup of tea. I was finding myself getting a little bit triggered there. Bloody Bercow, he's an odious little toad, isn't he? Gimp. Anyway, we've got one more cameo to watch, and this one is from Chris Hansen, who did actually used to be a hero of mine for his anti-noncery stuff. Dropped slightly, well, actually, significantly in my estimation, because he was meant to be the guy who took down Onision. He did all this stuff, built it all off. He's going to take down this uber-nonce Onision banana boy, and then he did nothing about it. It was all just a bloody cash grab. So I've been suspicious of him for a while, so it'll be good to give this one a proper watch.
Callum Adams. What does that name sound so suspiciously familiar? Maybe because your secret screen name is Tic Tac Head 69. What do you mean?
Shut up. My screen name is not Tic Tac Head on anything. I would never give the trolls that pleasure. My Twitter name is Callum Adams 69, but what he's going on about, and what the hell is going on with his bloody hair as well, that is definitely dyed.
By Tic Tac Head 69. Callum. Chris Hansen here of Hansen versus Predators. To catch a predator and have a seat with Chris Hansen. Oh, Callum, I'm going to need you.
Is he still of those things? As far as I'm aware, he got sacked from all of that. He's bloody going bankrupt nowadays, but I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs. Maybe he is still doing those shows.
To have a seat right over there. I've been going through some transcripts. I have some questions and some concerns. You know, Callum, you should know this by now that we're still dealing with this pandemic. In fact, there's a new variant, Omicron. You're supposed to be socially responsible, not going online and saying things and doing things and trying to encourage inappropriate relations with Eddie. We've had this discussion.
What is he talking about? Eddie's my bloody nephew, and what the hell has Omicron got to do with noncery? You shouldn't be noncing any time, not just because there's a pandemic. Oh, don't do a spot of noncing. Don't bloody shag the young child in case you give them bloody Omicron. No, you don't do it anyway, because it's dirty and deviant. He's really sold himself out here, isn't he? He used to have a really good show where he was making a difference, and now he's just whoring himself out on Cameo. Idiot.
Before. It's a sort of behavior that could lead you to meet me in a dark kitchen someplace, Callum, for an interrogation, having to call Jimmy Ryan to throw your bail. Do you think Jimmy would do that? We don't know. So behave yourself. And if you can manage that, I'll let you go just this once, but I'll be watching.
You have
I'll see you soon on the TV with new Predator investigations. That's right, new ones. Sampling on the YouTube channel. Have a seat with Chris Hansen. Other crime content. Podcast Predators I've caught. Don't be in them. Just watch and listen to them, Callum. In the meantime, I'll be watching you. So stay safe, stay healthy, stay out of trouble, and have a very happy holiday season.
I don't like him. I don't like him. I definitely don't like him anymore. He used to be a bit of a hero of mine, as I said, but what is that about? Someone's paid him to do a cameo, and he's filling it up by shouting out his various bloody YouTube projects. Shut up, mate. Just do your cameo like you've been paid to. He's debased the whole anti-noncery movement. He really has. Like, it behoves you to behave responsible like. I've dedicated quite a lot of my life to anti-noncery, and he just, like, he doesn't care about it. He just wants to get paid. Twat. Yeah, that one is probably my least favourite of all because, like I say, I am a prominent anti-nonce figure and I do a lot to combat it, and he's just throwing it around there for a joke. Idiot. Okay, well, there we go. That was the last one. They've probably got, like, progressively worse at it, for being honest with you. Bloody Bercow and Hansen at the end have fair annoyed me. Smug little face. He's still just smiling at me on the screen now, twat. Right, anyway, that brings us to the end of the video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do leave a like. If you didn't, please do leave a dislike. I very much want your honest opinions. And as I said, if there's anything you want me to watch or react to, stick it in my Reddit and you'll probably get yourself a video. Right, massive thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon.